Welcome, friends. Just thought I'd pop in, give you this fun, it's about a 55 minute practice. We just play a little bit. It's kind of a play practice. We play with some balance, we play with some core strength. Make it yours. I give you some options so you don't have to be in down dog or whatnot. You can be in a table pose, whatever works for you. Make this yours. Have fun with it. We're just having a good time. I have a couple little flubs in there, but that's okay. Just have some fun with it. We're going to start seated here on the mat. So get yourself ready. No props necessary, but if you want to use blocks or something, absolutely. Bring them along. It's always an option. And I'll see you right back here in just a moment. Take a minute and sit up nice and tall. Kind of adjust into your seat. Adjust your sits bones. Kind of let those shoulders relax. Your jawline relax. Maybe just close your eyes for a minute. Notice where your natural breath is right now. Notice if you have any tension or anxiety in your body from your night's sleep, a little stiffness. The shoulders go. And then let's start to deepen our breath. Nice long, slow inhales. Fill your belly, fill your lungs. And then using your nose, exhale it all out your nose. Just kind of finding this awareness in through your nose breath first. Nice long inhales and exhales. Concentrate on the inhales and exhales being about the same length. This time, take another nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale it all out your mouth. Allow yourself to feel a little emptiness. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, take your chin up towards the sky. Only as deep as your body will take you. Never allow it to be painful. Inhale, come back in through center. Exhale, bring that chin down towards your chest. And from here, if you need a little bit of extra, maybe you'll take those fingertips and walk them out kind of to that 45-degree angle behind you. Just noticing that extra stretch through your shoulders, through your neck. Inhale, gently come back in through center, bringing your hands to your knees. Exhale, left ear over to left shoulder. And then maybe you might want to take that right fingertip and walk it out to the side. Maybe you might want to take your left fingertips and just gently set them on the side of your head. Nothing too hard, nothing too severe. Inhale, gently come back in through center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. And then your option to walk the left fingertips out, to take the right fingertips gently on your head, never overstretching. Inhale, gently come back in through center. And maybe just take those shoulders and let's do some nice circles up towards your ears and back to the back of the room. Nice gentle circles. Get everything warmed up, ready to move, ready to flow. Maybe one more rotation in this direction. And then when you're ready, switching directions, inhaling as you bring them up and forward and exhaling as you push them back. Maybe one more full rotation. And then gently let them come back in through center. Let them relax. Inhale, reach your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, gently fold forward. Maybe it doesn't have to be deep. It's whatever works for your body right now. You'll kind of notice your inner thighs opening, your lower back stretching. Using your breath. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, take your hands, fingers facing, palms to the mat, and inhale into a little back bend. Only as deep as your body can go. Kind of really notice opening up your shoulders, opening up your chest. Don't over tilt your head. Then when you're ready, inhale, rise up, reach those arms up nice and high. We're going to gently come through into our table pose. However you get there, doesn't matter. Adjusting hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And then flowing through your cat-cow. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. And then continue this a couple more times at the measure of your own breath. So inhale, come back through into that table pose, and at the same time extend that right leg out nice and long. Take a minute, root it in nice and strong. Exhale, bend that knee, tuck it up towards your nose. Inhale, extend out nice and long. Exhale, tuck it in towards your nose. Inhale, reach it out nice and long. Exhale, one more time towards your nose. Inhale, reach that leg out nice and long. If you can, maybe that right arm will reach out, or left arm, sorry, will reach out. Exhale, take the hand to the floor. Take the right leg out to the side so that your foot follows the long edge of your mat. From here, we'll inhale, reach that arm up nice and high to the sky. Maybe a little tiny back bend with it, but only if it's in your practice. Exhale, take that hand back down to the mat. Inhale, extend that leg out long behind. And exhale, bend that knee. Let's bring that foot up in between our hands. Come to a nice low lunge. Good. On an inhale, rise up. Reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold forward. Reach belly down to thigh, arms out nice and long if you can. Exhale, rise up. Reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, take your hands through prayer. Take that little twist towards your right hand side. Inhale, come back in through center. Reach those arms up, tiny little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Take those hands to the mat. If you can, turn the back toe under. Lift that knee up off the mat. Come into your high lunge. Beautiful. And then gently step back through to a plank if you can. Half plank is totally fine. And then exhale, let's lower down, knees, chest, or chin. Inhaling to your up dog, always knowing you don't have to do this if you don't want to. Turn your toes downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale it all out your mouth. Inhale, come up high on your toes. Exhale, lower those knees to the mat. Come back into your table pose. We'll inhale to a cow position. Exhale to your cat. Inhale, come back through into that table pose and extend the left leg out nice and long. Good. Exhale, tuck that knee to your nose. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it out long. One more time. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it out nice and long. Exhale, take the left foot out to the left side. Foot follows the short edge of your mat. And inhale, reach the left arm up to whatever depth is good for you. Maybe you come just a little bit. Maybe you extend a tiny little bit into a back bend. On an exhale, take that hand back through to the mat. Inhaling that leg out nice and long behind. Exhale, bend that knee. Bring that foot up in between your hands. Beautiful. Just take it at your pace. Inhale, rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Relax those shoulders. Exhale, reach forward. Belly down to thigh. Inhale, rise up. Reach up nice and high. Exhale, hands through prayer. Let's take that little twist towards your left side. So maybe you just look to the side. Maybe you look back over that left elbow. Totally up to you. Inhale, rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold. Hands come to the mat, framing your foot. Gently turn the right toes under. Lift that knee up off the mat. Come into your high lunge. Good. Then when you're ready, step back through to your plank or your half plank or cat-cow, whatever works for you. Yogi's choice if you'd like to flow through your push-up. Whatever version is best for you. Meeting up in your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. This time, options are to stay here in down dog or go to table pose. Inhale, take the right leg, lift it up nice and high. Exhale, bend that knee, pull it up towards your nose. Inhale, extend out nice and long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it out long. And exhale this time, take that foot, bring it up in between your hands. Stay to your toes if you can, or a 45. Find your balance. Root in nice and strong. When you're ready, inhale, rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high, crescent lunge. Always options to drop that knee. Exhale, float forward. Maybe the arms come back this time, belly towards your thighs. Plant those feet nice and firm. Inhale, rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, hands through prayer. Take that twist towards your right hand side. Good. Can always be down in low lunge. Inhale, rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Gently windmill those arms. Drop that foot to follow the short edge of your mat. Come into your warrior two. Exhale, reverse, peaceful warrior. Inhale through to your warrior two. Exhale, reach it forward. Formed your thigh rhythm up to the sky. Or extend it out long. Totally up to you here. Couple good breaths. Inhale, come back through into your warrior two. Exhale, turn your toes, windmill your hands to the mat. And when you're ready, step back through to your plank or your down dog or your cat-cow. Always knowing there's child's pose. You can take a break at any time that you need. Meeting up in your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. Options again to come to your knees if you need to. Inhale, reach the left leg up high to the sky. Exhale, bend that knee, tuck it up towards your nose. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale, tuck it to your nose. Inhale, extend it out long. Exhale to your nose. Inhale, reach it out long. And exhale, bend that knee. However you get there, bring that foot up in between your hands. Back foot can either be to your toe joints or a 45. And when you're ready, inhale, rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Relax those shoulders. Exhale, float forward, belly down towards your thigh. Arms can reach behind. Push those shoulders away from your ears. Nice long stretch right through the fingertips. Inhale, rise up. Reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, hands through prayer. Take that twist towards your left hand side. Inhale, rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold. Hands come to the mat. Whoops. Stay right here for just a minute. Let's drop that back foot to follow the short edge of your mat. And inhale, rise up. I almost forgot. Warrior two. Exhale, reverse, peaceful warrior. Inhale, come back through to your warrior two. Exhale, forearm to your thigh, other arm to the sky. Or extend it out nice and long. Good. Inhale, come back through warrior two. Exhale, turn your toes and windmill your hands to the mat. When you're ready, step back through to yogi's choice. Be aware of your practice, where you'd like to be. Meeting up in your down dog. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale, come up high on your toes. Let's exhale, walker step to the top of our mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms up nice and high. And exhale, take your hands to heart center. And from here, take a minute. Let's root those feet in nice and strong. Feel the soles of your feet well planted on the mat. Let the shoulders relax. Let the jawline relax. Find awareness right up through to your crown. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale it all out your mouth. Good. On an inhale, reach those arms up high to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come through to a nice flat back. Let's exhale, take our fingertips to the mat. Take that right leg, reach it up high to the sky. Come into that nice standing splits. Inhale, bend that front knee, drop that back foot to a 45, rising up, warrior one. Beautiful. Exhale, forward, lean forward, belly to thigh, reach those fingertips out nice and long. Feet are both planted into the mat. Inhale, rise up, reach those arms up nice and high. Windmill those arms, adjust the back foot to follow the short edge of your mat. Come into your warrior two. Exhale, reverse, peaceful warrior. Inhale, come through to that warrior two. Gently straighten that knee only if you can. Exhale, tilt your hips, reach it out long. Allow the upper body to fold to whatever's comfortable for you. Inhale, rise up. Come through to that T. Reach those arms out nice and long. Gently bend that knee, warrior two. Beautiful. Exhale, turn your toes. Windmill your hands to the mat and gently bring that leg up nice and high again. Standing splits. So options are to stay here or use your left fingertips for support. Stack those hips and maybe that right arm will come up half moon. Only if you have balance today. Exhale, bring those fingertips to the mat. Square off those hips. And then when you're ready, tuck and do a little curtsy here. Shin to calf. Inhale, extend out nice and long. Exhale to calf, curtsy. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale to curtsy. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale, bring that foot back through to the top of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Take a minute again. Relax those shoulders. Root those feet in nice and strong. Kind of just notice where your body is, how it feels. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Take the left leg this time. Reach it up to whatever depth is good for you here. Doesn't matter if the toes are just off the floor or they're way up high. Inhale, bend that front knee. Drop that back foot to a 45. Rising up, warrior one. Exhale, fold forward, belly down to thigh. Reach those arms out. Inhale, rise all the way up. Windmill those arms. Adjust the back foot to follow the short edge of your mat. Come into your warrior two. Exhale, reverse, peaceful warrior. Inhale, come through to your warrior two. Gently straighten out that front knee if you can. Exhale, tilt your hips. Allow the upper body just to fold. Fold wherever you happen to be comfortable. Inhale, come back through into that T. Reach those arms out nice and long. Bend that knee, warrior two. Exhale, turn your toes. Windmill your hands, fingertips to the mat. See if you can take that left leg high to the sky. Options are to stay here or use those right fingertips for support. Maybe you can stack those hips and maybe bow and arrow that arm up to the sky. Exhale, bring those fingertips to the mat, adjusting square hips. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, tuck into a curtsy, shin to calf. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale to curtsy. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale to curtsy. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale, bring that foot to the top of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor. Let's step back through to yogi's choice. You can do down dog, plank, cat, cow, whatever works for you here. Meeting up in that downward facing dog. Find that awareness. Take just a minute. Root in nice and strong. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. So again, options are to drop to your knees if you need to. We're going to inhale, take the right leg to the sky. This time, exhale, bend that knee. We're going to bring that knee to our right wrist or elbow. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale to center. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale, cross it over towards the left. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale, bend that knee. Bring that foot up in between your hands. If you can, stay to your toes. If not, that's fine. Drop that foot. Inhale, rise up. Reach up nice and tall. Let those shoulders relax. Crescent lunge or warrior one. Exhale, fold forward. Belly comes down towards your thighs. Reach those arms out behind, nice and long. Open up those shoulders, that chest. Inhale, rise up. Reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, left hand to right thigh. Right arm tucks in behind. Either twist or maybe you take a bind. Totally up to you. Inhale, rise up. Reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold. Take those hands to the mat. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. So again, let's plant those feet nice and firm. Take a minute, let's root them in. See where you're at in your practice. And then think about the left sole of your foot. Those toes nice and firm, your hips strong, nice and square. And when you're ready, maybe we're going to kickstand lower leg or upper leg. Come into your version of tree pose. You reach those arms up nice and tall. Totally up to you here. Just try not to be on your knee. Inhale, see if you can bring that knee in through center. Tap the toe down if you need to. Exhale, push that foot through. Tapping down if you need to. Inhale, pull it back in through center. Exhale, push it through. Inhale, pull it back in through center. Exhale, push it through. Bend that front knee, drop that foot to fall to a 45 and rise up, warrior one. Beautiful. Take a minute, root those feet in. Relax those shoulders. Can I see? Inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. Inhale, tiny little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Take your hands to the mat, turning to those toes, and step back through to yogi's choice here. Whatever works for you. Meeting up in your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. So again, options are to drop to that table pose if you need to, or stay up in your down dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up high to the sky. Exhale, bend that knee, tuck it to the left arm. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale to the center. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, reach it out long. And exhale, bend that knee. However you get there, bring that foot up in between your hands. Drop that back foot to fall to a 45. And rise up, warrior one. Nice and long. Beautiful. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Options are to keep the foot at a 45 or go to your toes. Exhale, take the right hand to the outside of your left thigh and reach that left arm back. Maybe it just comes back a little bit. Maybe you take a bind. Totally up to you. Find your breath. Inhale, rise up, come back up and through center. Exhale, fold. Take your hands to the mat and step to the top of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Good. Plant those feet. Notice the soles of your feet. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale it all out your mouth. And then start to take the weight to your right foot, finding a focal point, something you can look at to keep your balance. And when you're ready, maybe you're just going to kickstand those left toes, or lower leg or upper leg, coming into the tree pose of your choice. If you'd like, reach your arms up nice and high. Shoulders and jawline are relaxed. Inhale, bring that knee up and through center. Exhale, push that foot through. Inhale, pull that knee in through center. Exhale, push it through. Inhale, pull it back in through center. Exhale, push it through, come down to a 45, rise up, warrior one. Beautiful. Exhale, float forward, belly down towards your thigh. Arms can reach out long or behind. Whatever's good for you today. Inhale, rise up, reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold, hands come to the floor, turn those back toes, and step it back to yogi's choice. Do what works for you today. Just finding awareness in your body, in your practice. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. Inhale, let's come up to those toes. Exhale, lower those knees to the mat. Let's come into our table pose. Let's flow through a cat-cow. Inhale into your cow. Exhale to your cat. Inhale, let's come through to that table pose. Reach that left leg out nice and long. Exhale, lower that foot to follow the short edge of your mat. And inhale, rise up, half plank. Good. You can stay right here if you choose, or maybe you lift that leg up nice and high and reach that arm out long. From here, options to stay, or exhale, tuck knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it out long. One more time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend out nice and long. Exhale, lower that hand and that foot back through to the mat. Come to those toes. Take just a minute. Maybe you're going to push through those heels. Give it a little, maybe rock or just a stretch through the back of that leg. Inhale, lift that leg up. Exhale, bring that knee back to the mat. And just take a minute, give it a little sway, a little cat-cow, whatever is good for your body today. Gently come back in through center. Inhale, extend the right leg out nice and long. Exhale, lower that foot to follow the short edge of your mat. And inhale, let's rise up, half plank. Options to stay here, or maybe that leg comes up and the arm reaches out long. Totally up to you here. Exhale, tucking knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it out long. And one more time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend out nice and long. Exhale, take that hand to the floor. Bring those toes to the floor, nice square hips. And either rock front to back to stretch that calf and the sole of your foot, or just push through that heel. Whatever's most comfortable for you, and you're using the heels of your hands. Beautiful. When you're ready, gently bring that knee back through to the mat. Give it a little sway. Whatever you might need here. When you're ready, gently come back in through center. Let's take that left hand, walk it up just a tiny bit, maybe an inch or two to give yourself some space. Well, we're not going to stay, we're going to move a little bit. Inhale, reach the right arm out nice and wide. Exhale, thread through. Just point the fingers through. Inhale, reach it out, maybe a little bit higher. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, maybe just a tiny bit higher. And exhale this time, thread it through, come to your shoulder to the side of your face. Just allowing that nice shoulder stretch, that stretch to your lower back. Inhale, reach that arm out nice and wide. Maybe you reach up a little taller. Exhale, take that hand back through to the mat, just adjusting. Inhale through to a cow. Exhale to a cat. Inhale, come back through into that table pose. And this time walk the left hand up, just an inch or two, whatever's comfortable for you. Inhale, take the left arm, reach it out wide. Exhale, thread and push those fingers through. Inhale, reach it out wide, maybe a touch higher. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach it up, maybe a touch higher. And exhale, push it all the way through. Come to your shoulder, to the side of your face, whatever is comfortable. Inhale, reach that arm out nice and wide, maybe a little higher. Exhale, take that hand to the mat and just readjust those hands. Inhale, come through to a cow. Exhale to a cat. Inhale, come through to your table pose. Turn your toes under and exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe your last down dog here. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. Inhale, come up high on your toes. Let's exhale, walk or step to the top of your mat. Inhale to a nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Take those hands to the mat, fingertips if you can. Gently rise up onto your toes and bend those knees. Come into that little yoga squat. Find some balance here if you can. Use your fingers if you need to. You don't ever have to take them off the mat. And then take just a minute. Root those toe joints in nice and strong. And if you can, gently start to take your hands onto your thighs. Bringing that back nice and tall. Good. Find that balance. Know you can always use a hand for support. And then if you can, take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. And see if you can exhale, take a tiny little twist towards the right side. Only if you can. Inhale, come back in through center, reground, reroot. And then right hand comes to left thigh. And exhale, take that little twist. Use support if you need it. Inhale, gently come back in through center. And then walk your hands behind, lower, seated. Extend those legs out nice and long. Give the toes and the ankles a little wiggle, a little shake. Good. Adjust your sits bones. Sit up nice and tall. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale it all out your mouth. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, gently fold forward to whatever depth is comfortable for you. Use your breath to, as you empty your belly, sometimes you can go a little bit deeper. Softness in your knees. Keep those toes lined up with your knees and your hips. Don't let them fling open. Inhale, rise up. Reach those arms up nice and high. Gently start to bring the soles of those feet to the mat, adjusting your sits bones. So options, stay right here if you like, come to your toes, or maybe lift right up into whatever version of boat pose works for you. Gently exhale, lower the soles of those feet to the mat. Reach forward and give yourself a good hug. Nose comes right down into your knees. Wrap your arms around your legs. Inhale, release, stretch those arms out nice and long. And exhale, slowly lower to the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach those arms out long overhead if you can. Point your toes. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. From here, gently tuck your knees into your chest. Give them a nice little squeeze. Maybe a gentle little rock side to side. Just to notice that little massage on your spine. And then gently come back in through center. Take just a minute. Make sure your back is nice and flat to the floor. Head is resting gently. And then see if you can use your hands on the back of your thighs and lift the heels high to the sky. If the knees are bent, that's totally fine. See where you're at. Then see if you can release those fingers and reach them to the sky. Take a nice deep inhale. Then exhale. See if you can reach up for your shins or your toes. Whatever works for you. Shoulders and head will gently come off the mat. Use that tummy. Then gently release that bind if you have it, lower to the mat. Bend those knees, hands to your shins. Give them a gentle little rock. Just kind of noticing where you're at. And then gently come back in through center. Let's lower the soles of our feet to the mat. They don't have to be tight to your body. Maybe about hip width apart. Adjust those shoulder blades so they're nice and flat. And then maybe the arms come out to the sides. Or cactus, whatever's comfortable for you. And then gently start to rock those knees side to side, exhaling to the right. Inhaling through center, exhaling to the left. And then just a couple more times, back and forth. Just a little windshield wiper. Inhale, come back in through center. Exhale, over towards your right hand side. Allowing those knees to fall to where you're comfortable. Shoulders remain on the mat. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you decide what works for you, what your hips need. And then maybe you can look over the left shoulder. Really taking notice of where your body is right now. Any changes that have occurred in your practice. Proud of yourself for trying anything new that you may not have thought you could try. Gently inhale, come back in through center. Exhale, roll the knees over towards the left hand side. Maybe you look over the right shoulder. Take that to whatever depth you need it. You know where your hips are, where your knees are at. Find awareness in your breath. Find awareness in the differences from one side of the body to the other. Release that bind. Inhale, come back in through center. And then gently tuck those knees into your chest, hands to your shins. One more little rock side to side. Coming back in through center. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale, pull your nose and your knees nice and tight together. Really round out that spine. Notice that stretch. And then gently in your time, lower your shoulders and your head to the mat. Lower the soles of your feet to the mat. Just adjusting so your back is nice and flat and comfortable. Maybe your hands come to your belly. And then if you can, walk the soles of your feet out towards the edges of your mat, allowing the inner thighs and the knees to just rest against one another. Just finding that comfort there. Let them support one another. So let's take a really big inhale with your nose. Fill your belly, fill your lungs. And then open your mouth and exhale it all out. Pushing that belly button down towards your spine, noticing your spine along the mat. Maybe your hands are just, or arms are resting on the mat as well. Let's take one more deep inhale with your nose. Exhale it all out. And then you can choose to stay here if you like, or whatever version of Shavasana is most comfortable for you. Kind of adjust, find that spot. Add a sweater, or socks, or a blanket if you need to. Whatever's best for you today. Maybe you're seated, maybe you're lying down. And just take a minute to allow your body to release, to feel heavy on your mat. Feeling like everything is floating from the front of your body into your back, into your mat. No pressure. Let that neck and jawline relax. Shoulders relax. Maybe gently close your eyes. If you have a thought, let it come. Take notice. And then see if you can just let it just drift away. Let it go. Having a problem with that, count your breath until you're not thinking about anything at all. And just allow yourself to take rest. Take rest. feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you choose. Or maybe just start to find a little movement in your body. Maybe you're gently rocking your head side to side, massaging the back of your head. Gently finding a little movement in your fingers and your toes, maybe your wrists and your ankles. When you're ready, extend your arms out long, extend your legs, point your toes, take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale it all out your mouth. Gently tuck your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze, maybe a gentle little rock side to side. And then gently come in through center. And in your time rolling onto your side, use your arm as a pillow into your fetal position. Be taking just a minute just to notice where you're at in your practice, in your mind and body. Notice any changes that may have occurred. Never criticizing or judging yourself. Just be proud of where you're at right now. And that you hopefully had some fun with this practice. Some challenges, some strength. And then gently in your time, just help yourself come up through to your seated position. Adjusting on your mat. Whatever that seated position is best for you. Let your shoulders relax, let your jawline relax. Maybe close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale it all out your mouth. Inhale, reach your arms up high to the sky. And exhale, take your hands down through heart center, gently bowing your head. Thank you so much for coming and sharing this practice with me. It's truly an honor and a privilege. I hope you had fun with it, challenged yourself, something you can practice. May the light in me honor the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. So thank you so very much from me and Molly. Hope you had fun with that. This was our Zoom class today. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you're interested, maybe you'd like to pop over to Zoom. Or stay right here online, practicing whatever practice you're in for that day or feel like. So I hope to see you soon again on your mat. Until then, have an awesome, awesome day. Keep smiling. Namaste.